Joining us now, President and CEO of the National Constitution Center, Jeffrey Rosen. What's at stake here? What's the bottom line?
What's at stake is the independence of the judiciary and the rule of law. Chief Justice Roberts' statement could not have been more serious. He has twice before rebuked first President Trump and then Senator Chuck Schumer for trying to call for the politicization of the judiciary. But it's very important that Chief Justice Roberts said for more than 200 years, there's been a bipartisan tradition that impeachment is not an appropriate response to disagreement with a judicial decision. He was referring to the sole impeachment of a Supreme Court justice, of Chief Justice Samuel Chase in 1804, and Chief Justice Chase was acquitted in 1805 because of the principle that you can't impeach judges because you disagree with their rulings. And that acquittal was supported by Chief Justice John Marshall, who is Chief Justice John Roberts' hero. So this is a very serious and significant statement by the Chief Justice that for more than 200 years, there has been a bipartisan agreement that you cannot impeach judges because you disagree with their rulings. This is not just some small spat. What is at stake is the fundamental independence of the judiciary and the nonpartisan legitimacy of the rule of law.
Jeffrey, what do you make of the argument we've heard from President Trump, from the Trump administration, but from members of the media that support Donald Trump, that effectively Chief Justice Roberts made a political statement yesterday when he came out and said this, that he was effectively taking the side of those opposed to Donald Trump's deportation efforts? Do you see politics in this at all?
This is the opposite of politics. Chief Justice Roberts said that politics must play no role in attempts to remove judges. And in fact, in Chief Justice Roberts' end-of-year report, which was issued before the Trump administration, he decried criticism of judges by both Democratic and Republican partisans on the basis of disagreement with their rulings. It is urgently important to recognize that the Chief Justice is saying it doesn't matter if you're a Republican. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat. If you disagree with a judicial decision, you appeal it. And ultimately, the Supreme Court has the last word. This is the very, very serious attempt to keep politics out of the judiciary.